Hi everyone, welcome to the second lecture of MetaLens series on the importance of meta-analysis for policymakers. In the realm of evidence-based decision-making, policymakers face the challenges of navigating through a sea of research findings to inform their choices. In this pursuit, meta-analysis emerges as a powerful tool, offering clarity while having a large body of literature. Meta-analysis is the statistical synthesis of findings from multiple studies on a particular topic, serves as a basis of insight for policymakers. Now, let's check some advantages of meta-analyses for policymakers. Rather than relying on isolated studies, meta-analysis aggregates evidence from across various sources, providing a comprehensive overview of the landscape of research. By combining data from multiple studies, meta-analysis increases the statistical power to detect effects. This is particularly important when individual studies may have limited sample sizes and thus limited ability to detect effects. Meta-analysis allows policymakers to identify areas of consensus or inconsistency among studies, since estimated effects can vary across studies, partly because of random sampling error and partly because of heterogeneity. There are some statistical approaches which may help to assess and find the source of heterogeneity among the studies included in a specific meta-analysis. Policymakers can benefit some statistical approaches like sensitivity analysis or subgroup analysis, which may help to explore the source of heterogeneity. Assessing bias and quality of evidence in meta-analyses is vital for several reasons. First, ensuring reliability. Policymakers need to rely on high-quality evidence to make informed decisions. Studies with a low risk of bias and high-quality evidence are more likely to provide accurate and trustworthy information, guiding policymakers towards sound decisions. Second, identifying strengths and limitations. By evaluating the risk of bias and quality of evidence, policymakers can identify the strengths and limitations of the studies included in the meta-analysis, which allows them to interpret the findings appropriately and consider any potential uncertainties that may affect the validity of the results. Overall, meta-analyses are indispensable for policymakers, ensuring reliable findings and guiding evidence-based policies.